Hello and welcome to the AI Advantage with Jim and George. I'm Jim, he's George, and this is the show where we break down big ideas for small business success. Our mission is to help small business owners just like you make the most out of AI. Each episode, George and I break down the latest tools, tips, and real-life stories so you can find simple, practical ways to boost your business and stay ahead of the curve. We're here to make AI less intimidating and a lot more useful for your everyday success. And today's topic is the top tools to help small business owners with customer service. George, what are we looking at today?
Yeah, that's right. Customer service. Me and you were recently at the Ajax, the business community event. And, after the presentation, I talked to a few of these business owners, just talked about what is their biggest challenge and how AI can help them. And basically, the common thread is I'm too busy, I have too much going on. I wish there was a system that can help me answer inquiries, whether it's pricing on my website or it's collecting information to qualify a lead. I just don't have the time to do all of that. Is there a tool to do that? And, luckily, AI does a great job with, customer service. It's always there 24/7. I mean, you probably, heard the same thing, right? Like, did you talk to other people and do you know some other people's challenges resolving around customer service?
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, George, you did an amazing job at that business summit up on stage. You provided a lot of value to the people in the audience. And absolutely, these small business owners, they need help. And a lot of it was just some of the simple questions that they needed answered from just taking up their time. Where are you located? When are you open? How much for this product? I mean, it was all on their website, but people they just want this instant answer from somebody, right? So that's
Yeah,
what
in
they need.
today's world, people don't want to read anymore. That's a very common challenge that business faces all the time. Is people don't want to read. You can get the best website, you can put everything up there, but we have spent, as a society, we have spent a lot of energy and effort on training people to not read, right? Like, think about how much effort Amazon and other business has put in just to reduce one single click for the customer to check out, right? Everything is make it as simple as possible, as quickly as possible, as intuitive as possible. Don't read anything. It's all laid out. Just click these button that's highlighted in blue and you're good to go.
So this is artificial intelligence in customer service. And so what does all that encapsulate?
Yeah, I think, answering question is definitely a very big portion of that. You also reduce response time, right? Because the worst thing that you can do as a business, if a customer is interested in your product, asks you a question, and you wait 3 days to get back to them. By that time, they would have moved on to your competitor already. So you
Absolutely.
want to answer that question, especially, we talked about, plumbers. I'm not waiting, 3 days, not even, 30 minutes to hear back. You don't pick up the phone on the first call, I'm calling the next guy, right? And just cost saving. You can't staff these call centers with people all the time. You as a business owner, you're probably busy out doing the business, right? You are out there, fixing people's problems rather than answering these calls. And a lot of the small business owners, they go in and they try to do everything, but once you get to a certain scale, it's just impossible. So
Right.
it does help them to do that.
And the family members are usually the ones that are picking up the slack, and they're like, I don't want to be doing this for mom and dad anymore, or answering these calls anymore. So this is where AI comes in.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been experimenting with a few different chatbots, right? There's
Oh
many
wow.
of them are out of the box anyway. So today I will kind of demo the one I've used and I think has worked very well.
Very cool.
So the one it's called MiniChat. Let me pull this up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so MiniChat, if you log in, usually you will get this window, and it just says, where do you want to start? You pick the channel that you want to automate where your conversation is happening. Okay, whether it's Facebook, it's WhatsApp, whatever. You pick one, and then they can start. Then, once you go in, this is kind of the user experience. They already have a lot of templates that you can start using. For example, auto DM link from comments, generate lead with stories, conversation with AI. All these things, it gets a little overwhelming, but they're already pre-built templates that you can start. Yeah, so let's say you clicked on automate conversation with AI. Okay, so you can say, it would just ask you, right? When someone DM you with a specific word, you can type in whatever. You can choose one of these: price, link, or shop, whatever. Then they'll get a DM back from you with the link. You can say, here's the price for my services. 1, 2, 3, this is the price. Get a full price list. You can add link. So on the right-hand side, you can see how that automatically give you a preview on the user experience on the other side. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of users, they leverage social media, right? They are out there doing posts, and then DM me for the price list, or send me a message to get my latest ebook or whatever. And when they do, you don't want to be the person. If you got 50 people asking the same thing, you don't want to be the person typing individual answers. Even if you copy and paste them, that's still 50 messages. This thing just kind of take care of it for you. So this is kind of just a quick slideshow, but I'm going to take you into the actual system now and show you how that looks like. I mean, it's not comprehensive. If you want to learn exactly how to do some of this, you can always reach out to us on our email account. There's a lot of valuable content already on YouTube. That will be the great place to start and learning some of these things yourself, right? Let me see.
They're supposed to be checking our YouTube channel, so maybe we'll edit that part out.
Yeah. Okay. So let me pull this up. Okay. Just share my screen. So anyway. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So when you're ready to build your more complicated flow, what you get is something look like this. Might look very complicated, but don't worry, I'll walk you through it. Okay, this is a sample template that MiniChat provides you. Okay, anything with these yellow boxes starts as a description of what you're doing. So it's a ready-to-use automation for using a lead magnet to collect email. Okay, so this is through Facebook. So when user sends a message, and then what happened is, I'm excited that you're interested. This is your response that you're sending back to this lead. Okay, this is how you get the ebook. Blah 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 blah. Then you give it a wait of 3 seconds. Sometimes you want to make it look like you typed it, so you can give it a delay, so people are not like receiving all this as one message. 3 seconds. Are you ready to get it for free? Let's rock. Then it's a button that they can click. Once they click it, then they'll be prompted to enter their email. And after that, then there's follow-up messages. If the contact did not respond, then you send them a follow-up message. If they they submit it, go to the next steps. Great, your ebook will be now sent to the email that you typed in within 24 hours. So all this customer interaction, all this querying, all these gathering of information is all done automatically. And on the back end, you just get a notification of their name, their contact information, and where are they in the steps.
Awesome. Wow. Yes, you can collect a lot of the data that you need there to move forward with your marketing afterwards.
Yeah, exactly, right? So I think it's just very simple, and then you can add steps, in here. You can add triggers. What is a trigger? Is something happens before another action takes place, right? So if someone sends you a message, if someone comments on a post, if someone forward your post to somebody else, you can set up different triggers based on your marketing setup, right? And then then you can do logic, which take action. So when something happens, it's a trigger. What happens afterwards? Basically, it's fairly simple once you start playing with it. Once you do it, you just you can preview how that will look like. So here you go. I'm excited you're interested in learning, blah, 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 blah. You waited 3 seconds. Remember, it waits 3 seconds. Are you ready to get a free book? Then you click, it's free. Let's rock. Great. Enter your email, blah, 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 blah. And you can set this up very easily, right? Like if you are a small business owner and, let's say you are a real estate agent, right? If someone messages you, try to list their home, there are certain information that you need to collect before you even have a conversation with that person. Like, where's your home? How big is it? How many bedrooms? You could go on the call with them and spend 20 minutes gathering this information, or you can have them have this automated chat, fill out everything that you need. So when you call back, you already know everything that you need to have a real conversation with this potential client.
And I mean, really what, the viewers that are watching this, what you're really doing on the side is you're using ChatGPT to say, look, I need to create this workflow, these automations in terms of response for people that are going to send me DMs through TikTok or Facebook or whatever. And how should I best utilize this platform? And ChatGPT can help you out and prepare something for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people think AI is all ChatGPT, right? But some of these AI, when we just saw this, is a very simple automation. It doesn't have to be, it's not generating anything new. I mean, on MiniChat, it does have a function where you can bring AI to answer people's questions as if it was a live agent. Okay. But the one I just demonstrated was a very simple automation flow. There is nothing being generated. You're in control of all the messaging. You're in control of all the data. So there's no hallucination that, AI does. But what I'm trying to show you is, AI can do it, but also in automation, there's a lot of efficiencies that you can get out of tools that's already exist. And this tool, you can get a free version, you can get a paid version. It's not even that expensive. I mean, think about it, Jim. If you were a small business owner and let's say you get 5 leads a week and you got to spend 20 minutes each to get, basic information from them. So that's 100 minutes a week. Times 4, that's 400 minutes a month. And for a tool like this, I think it's like $20.
Wow.
Think about the ROI that you're getting in terms of time saving. So you can take that 400 minutes and focus on doing things that you actually want to do.
Right on. No, that's perfect. That's going to be super helpful. And it's like, it's just if this, then that. If this happens, then do this. If not, do that.
Exactly. It's not a concept that's very foreign to people. I think people get it really quickly. It's just, we're here trying to make people understand there are tools that's free, accessible, low cost for you to use right away. Like if you watch this YouTube video, right after watching it, you go to the website, within an hour to 2 hours, you're set up and you're ready to go.
I'm thinking in my head already how I'm going to be using this, but this is perfect. So yeah, I mean, this is a great time saver for small businesses to use. It's going to really give them back some time that they need to focus on other items. That's amazing, George. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, just at the end of the day, you're also providing a better experience for the person, right? Like imagine what we just saw, the person is saying, oh, I'm interested to get your book. Can you send me one? And then you are, if you were still actually sending them manually, it could have been done, hours from now. They would have moved on and done something else. You capture them in the moment. They get a response within seconds, and they're getting that value, and they're ready to move on with their life too.
This is super useful. I can't see a lot of people jumping on this. Well, I appreciate this. I appreciate you guys joining us today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, connect with us on social media. We want to hear what you want to see. What's your problems with your small business? And until next time, let's keep innovating and growing your business. Thank you, George.
Thanks, Jim. Talk to you later.